Hey, Bolo buddies. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, we're going to talk about some big money Bolos, items to be on the lookout for, items you can hopefully buy low and flip for a profit. Bolo Buddies Facebook group right here down in the description under my link tree. Click on that. Come on over, join. It's free to join. Share your Bolo. I'll feature it in a video like this. If you don't want to share Bolo, that's fine. We talk about all things reselling with an emphasis on Bolo items. So come hang out. Here is a vintage art shell Windsor style eyeglasses, gold glasses, 38 linen with case. Bought these vintage eyeglasses for 40 cents at a local thrift shop and sold for a full price of $54. The next item is this vintage 1979 Dr. Seuss Grinch plush toy, Eden Toys, two faces. I don't know what that means. This is when I wish I had a link. I don't know if you turn him around and maybe he's got a frowny face. Bought this two-face Grinch plush at the Goodwill for $3.99, listed for $48.99 and sold for full price. The next one here is this vintage 90s Nike Chicago Bears jacket. She said, I couldn't figure out how to get the link for sold items. So I'm sharing screenshots instead. I purchased this vintage Chicago Bears jacket for a quarter at a local quarter store, listed for $99.99 and sold for full price. Quarter store? I have never heard of such a thing. Yeah, so the best way I can tell you to do solds is go to a computer, pull up the sold listing and copy what's in the search bar, and then that's what you use. That's the only way I know to do it. If anybody knows how to share a sold from your mobile, like the app, please let me know down in the comments. The next item is this rare vintage 1992 Winter Olympics mascot collectible plush. Look how stinking cute that is. Would you expect this to be big money? No. Rare vintage 1992 Winter Olympics mascot. Picked this up at a restore in Colorado for $3 and sold in a year for full asking price of $75. It didn't take up much room, so I was good with waiting for the right buyer. This is eBay and Mercari, the natural state pickers, right? List it and forget it. The next item is this Jim Shore nativity set. Yeah, you can part these out also. I have sold some of the wise men that I picked up. I think I may have sold a couple other ones as well that I got at the Goodwill bins. One of them was broke his hand off, and I think that one sold also. Bought this for $60, knowing and hoping it would be a quick sell. Took 5 days to sell and a quick profit of $80. It looks like it sold for $159.95. Yeah. Yep. Maybe parting this out probably would have generated more, but it's always nice to keep a set together. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on it. I don't know what the prices are right now for these. Haven't researched it in a long time, but I know the ones that I sold did really well. This is a British Sterling Men's Aftershave by Dana Fragrances, and it is new old stock, it looks like. This isn't my highest Bolo this month, but I picked up 2 of these. She said, now I can list the other one. Got them at an estate sale. Paid $5 each, and it sold for $50 on Mercari. And this one comes from Red Ruler Reseller. And if you guys aren't cross-posting to multiple platforms, highly recommend it. I use List Perfectly. I talk about it all the time. Probably annoy most of you that watch every video, but this is for new people who don't know what List Perfectly is. I do have some tutorials down below. You can get 30% off your first month with coupon referral code bolobuddies. All one word, and the referral link down below. Check out the videos, see if it's a good fit for you. If you're on Whatnot, you can now also cross-post to Whatnot. New feature, guys. And I do have a tutorial that shows you how to do that as well. Found these at the Goodwill outlet, aka the bins. I paid maybe 85 cents for them. Listed them for $199 and took a best offer of $150 after 2 days. They had a damaged armband, sold on eBay, a thrifty place. Oh, I like your eBay store name. A thrifty place. Check it out. Steve McQueen Purcell. Never heard of that brand. Look how they bend. The arms bend. That is rad. All right. This is hydrocortisone cream. Let's see. He says none listed. So listed for $12.99 plus shipping. Got from the discount store. They bought all 3 from me. So I took out, it took 2 weeks to sell. So 2 weeks, sold 3 of them to the same buyer. So over $30 in profit there. Or let's see. What did he say he paid for it? I don't know. I don't think it tells me. Anyway, yeah. Got to just make sure it's not expired. And this expired 12 of 26. So I'm guessing he sold it right before the expiration. Or no, wait. No. It was 20 it's 2026 now, so it won't expire until December, so it's got another year. I don't even know what year it is. All right, here we go. Fisher Price Plaid Pastel Bunny Lovey. Look how cute this is, you guys. It's a security blanket. If you don't know, a lot of these are a Bolo. This one's Fisher Price. Sold for $90. She got it at the last hours of garage sale for 50 cents. She said she had sold a similar one before, so knew it was worth money. Sold on Etsy for $90. Happily Found is her Etsy store. I love your Etsy store name. And she said, I love your videos. I love that you shared your Bolo. I love this Bolo. Look at all this love going around, you guys. Be sure to come and share your Bolos and share your love. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your Bolos. I really do appreciate it. Okay, this is a Blacklight CD DVD rack. Check it out. Oh my goodness, look. The $2 sticker. How funny is that? I had somebody buy something off of me once, and in the feedback, they weren't happy that it had the original sticker on it, the price. They're like, "Why did I pay this much money when it was sold for this much money?" I'm like, "Because it's vintage." But they put that in my feedback. I'm like, "Oh my goodness, they must not have saw the sticker." One last one. This is so cool. 90s aesthetic is really popular right now. This came rolling out on a new cart at my local Goodwill during lunchtime run. It was $6.99. I knew it would be good. I was shocked when I scanned the barcode to see the item regularly selling for 100 plus. I listed it at 150 and took an offer of 120 after about a week. This item doesn't even have a name brand. It was sold at places like CVS and Walgreens back in the day. That's awesome. I love it. Oh, wow, it's so cool. That is cool. Come on, guys. You got to admit that's cool, right? Garmin eTrex, handheld navigator, rugged outdoor hiking. Not all Garmins are worthless. This one was a $3 pickup from a garage sale last year. While sorting my storage unit death piles, I came across this and remembered it was worth money and would be a quick list. Listed it $99.99 and believe it sold the same day for an offer of $80. WTFDI buy. What the flip did I buy? This one is a vintage Spartus Daisy wall clock, MCM. Here is one of my favorite recent finds. I picked this up for $2.99 at the local Goodwill. This clock sadly didn't work. The time runs fine when plugged in, but whatever mechanism in the clock that allows you to change the time did not work. I thought about replacing the movement, but decided to just post it instead in case someone wanted to fix it instead of replace it. This sold within a couple of days for full asking price. I reached out to the buyer to ensure she knew it didn't work. She told me that's okay because she collects eclectic clocks and doesn't even set the time on them. She just has them for display. Ah, how fun. Well, that worked out, right? This one is mine. All right, guys. Lucky Day Living had a wheel spin show on Whatnot, and it was one of the funnest shows I have been to. She did it with jewelry. I've never seen another jewelry seller do it. I'm sure there's some that do. So she put, what she did is she put, and she's going to have another one. So follow Lucky Day Living on Whatnot. If you're not on Whatnot, my referral link's down below. You can get $15 to shop with that. That's a buyer. And if you want to sell on Whatnot, there's a seller link as well to apply. If you use that referral link, Whatnot gives you some type of perk. So you can check that out. But anyway, back to this wheel spin. So what she did is she numbered all the items and put it in the notes section. So you knew whatever the wheel spun and landed on, you knew what you could possibly get. That way, there's no like hidden, oh, you might get something that's only worth $1. You know what I mean? So what she does is she runs the wheel spin and she runs the auction. Everybody bids the most they want to pay for whatever the wheel spin lands on, right? So I don't remember what I bid, but I won. And then she spun the wheel. And most of the time there was at least 2 items. But if somebody, I can't remember exactly how it worked, but you could either take the item or pick the item that was in the trade. All right. But she would keep adding to the trade if nobody picked the trade. So the trade just kept getting juicier. So sometimes it was really hard to decide, did you want what you spun and won, or did you want the trade? Anyway, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. It was so fun and I just had a ball. And I got all my items and I averaged them out and it came to about $8 a piece. Most of those items I listed on the platforms. Some of those items I will take to Whatnot, to like a higher end show. Still figuring out exactly what I'm going to do with everything. But this sold really quick. These are vintage Eisenberg rhinestone clip-on earrings. There's the back. They are gorgeous, super nice condition. And I sold these super quickly for $35 and the buyer paid shipping. The next item is also from Whatnot. I was in Deal Master Kim's show and she had a big bag of hair accessories. So I probably had about $1 in this. It also sold very quickly. I took an offer of $30. It's a faux tortoise shell hair clip with rhinestones embedded in it. And it is a super rad item. So Deal Master Kim is another great seller to get things from on Whatnot to flip for a profit. This is a Pandemic Legacy Season 1 Red Edition board game. I got this at a garage sale for $1. The seal was ripped a little bit. I just disclosed it and showed it. And got it over the summer, and it already sold for $49 plus shipping. So that one was a nice, quick little flip. Easy to ship because it's already in a box. I just put it in another box. I either put it in a box or I wrapped cardboard around it. I can't remember, but I did protect the box. A lot of people that are buying board games, they want the box to show up in good condition. Thank you guys so much for being here. Be sure to subscribe. Check out Lucky Day Living and Deal Master Kim on Whatnot. Fabulous sellers. I have flipped multiple items from both of them. I'm really starting to try to buy more on Whatnot and put it on the platforms so I can share with you guys how you can make profits buying items on Whatnot and flipping it on the platforms. And I can also share with you guys some great sellers. All right, you guys, thanks so much for being here. Follow me on Whatnot as well. I do big dig jewelry piles, super fun, Bolo buddies. And I'm putting out a bunch of tutorials for Whatnot as well. So check those out. And thanks for watching.